So here's a part 1 of the story time for my most recent TikTok about Markiplier's defenders. Because this is a big deal, and because of my following, I am able to announce this. Everybody knows that I am friends with Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Crankgameplays, and Peoples on Discord, some of them on Facebook. But that's not the case. Like most people have told me. So, it's not really them. I've been made a fool of. They tricked me and over 100 minors into believing that they are in fact Jacksepticeye, Crankgameplays, Markiplier, and Amy Nelson, and PewDiePie. I will show you the evidence and everything as such in the next part. It doesn't even feel real, but here we go. Part 2 of finding out that Mark and Jack and Ethan aren't really them. So it started all the way back in the beginning when the first red flag popped up that I should have seen, but I was being too selfish to see it. Mark's first Facebook account got deleted. I panicked, told my friend, I thought he blocked me, and she gave me his Discord. She was tricked in the beginning-ish, but she soon found out that that wasn't the case, that he wasn't Mark. We talked for a while, got put in a group chat with Amy and Rose, which is the other girl, and then I was added to the Kit Cult, which the next red flag popped up, which I again should have seen. There were 2 chats, one voice chat, one that was chat and text, that were labeled kids, for just kids to join. Ethan then added me to another server that was only a few people, all minors. Everybody is a minor in this. So Ethan, Mark, Amy, me, and Rose were all in a group chat. Rose leaves a few times for personal reasons, but besides that, everything was going great. Then the next red flag popped up. Ethan and I were sending pictures back and forth of our dogs, which my dog is Tinkerbell, his is Spencer, which is, you know. However, none of the pictures were original. All the pictures he was sending were screenshots from different videos or from his Instagram or his dog's Instagram. I didn't really think anything of it because why would he lie to me? Anyway, people in the Crankgameplays server were saying, hey, this isn't really him. Why wouldn't he post the Discord anywhere? People were making theories, and Ethan ended up agreeing with one of them. But he just said, yeah, that's it, and then he got offline. Then more stuff happened in the Kit Cult. Sean and Felix were added, and I freaked out. So I ended up being added by Sean, and I added Felix, which we never really talked, but Felix isn't really part of the picture. It's mostly Sean, Ethan, and Mark. Sean doesn't really remember, which I was kind of like, okay. He also didn't really remember Rose, which Rose is from the Late Late Show. She was the girl that cried, you know, Jacksepticeye ignores crying fan. That's her. So I just kind of ignored it because Sean was never online. I didn't really care. I was just talking to Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and Crankgameplays. Wow! Nothing really happens after that, except for Mark not knowing that Unus Annus hit 2 million. That was kind of like, oh, okay. But I thought it was like a joke or something, so I didn't really care. But then I sent an invite. Well, this was kind of beforehand, but I sent an invite to Mark, Ethan, and Amy, it was just them, to my personal Discord, which was a mistake. So none of them were active on the Discord. Sean and Felix, they weren't part of the Discord. I personally invited Mark, Ethan, and Amy when it was just us in the group chat. This is when things got really serious. This is when way more red flags that I was beginning to notice popped up. It was really late. It was maybe 2 days ago. We decided to all go into the voice chat, and Mark decided to join us. We were all excited. He wasn't saying anything though. He was only muting and unmuting his mic, which we do have video evidence of this happening. So we're like, oh my gosh, Mark, say something, say something. If we do this, will you say something? And he would like unmute his mic to be like, yeah. But we never actually achieved those things, so he stayed muted until he left without a word. This next part I don't really know a lot about because I wasn't personally online when this all went down, but I'll give you the basic rundown of what happened. So things happened shortly after Mark went offline. So the next day, he goes back on voice chat. And I was not there because I had a very specific bedtime I had to go to bed by. It all happens again. But people start getting suspicious of this so-called Markiplier. So people start accusing him of not being Mark. They're asking him, they're pushing him, they're like, why aren't you talking? If you're really Mark, prove it. Mark loves his fans. So everybody was like, hey, you're just gonna like say hey or something like that. But no. Mark gets upset and leaves the server. I come on the server the next day, which this is all now it's today. I come on and I have over 100 messages on Discord. People are freaking out because now we know that it's not him. Because if it was really Mark, he would have defended his position instead of just leaving the server. Now things get juicy. So I start sending everybody different messages, which is Felix, Sean, Ethan, and Mark. Because I needed to get to the bottom of this because everybody was freaking out because we might have potentially had a predator in our chat. But the only one you need to know about is Mark. So I basically sent him this whole long paragraph that isn't here because he blocked me, about, hey, I just need confirmation, was that you on Discord? But this is the Mark that I got the Discord from, so I was kind of suspicious. I also sent him the video as video evidence. He goes, yeah, I left because it upset me. He also kept turning the chat color to red and orange, which was really suspicious. I explained, please understand our side. I don't want this to escalate. If it's really you, please just send me proof. Then he starts leaving me on red. We then discover, and I'm going to block out the number, that there's another Markiplier in the official Markiplier Mansion Discord server. So because of the evidence from Markiplier Manor, I was furious because I'm the mom of the group and nobody messes with my kids that. So I keep playing it like I trust him because why not? I basically say, listen, if you're really Mark, he would care about his fans. Send me proof, please. I send him screenshots. I'm like, dude. He continues to leave me on red. But I'm so mad. I was so mad. I'm still mad. I'm like, Mark is my hero. You manipulated children into thinking that you were Markiplier. The same thing with Ethan and Amy. I gave him another chance. I was like, if you don't send me something by 5 o'clock LA time, you're getting reported. So then he blocked me, which now is funny because at first I was freaking out because I thought Mark blocked me, but no, it's not. So then I realized if this Mark is fake, then that means everybody else that we've been talking to that are celebrities on Discord are the fakes. So then I got smart, but at the same time stupid. I sent messages to Sean, Mark, Ethan, Amy, all on different platforms of social media that I can trust. Like I said, my friend Rose is friends with the real Sean on Facebook, and we know that it's the real him because he knows everything that she's ever talked to him about in real life. Also, he's friends with his sister and his mom, and his whole family is on there. But again, I'm not going to share his information because I don't want y'all going to his Facebook. I also messaged Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. This is where more things get interesting. He says he doesn't have Discord, which part of me am like, okay, maybe not, who knows. But this Aaron Hansen is also friends with the fake Markiplier, so that raises more questions. But as of right now, there was nothing we could do until I decided to face chat with my friend Rose. Rose, as I already told you, is the girl from the Late Late Show that cried with Jack. I already said this, I don't need to say it again. So she's friends with almost the entire McLaughlin family on Facebook. She messaged Sean's sister because she was online and Sean wasn't. And I think her name is Susie. Susie was like, oh, I don't know this Markiplier, I don't really pay attention to it. So now we have more proof of this happening, that this is fake Mark. I mean, we already knew it, but like... So we're hoping to get Susie to talk to Sean to get online so we can talk to him because I know what's going on. Now me and a group of people have become Markiplier's defenders, trying to alert Mark, Sean, or anybody about what is happening because, oh, they need to know. Can y'all imagine when Mark finds out that somebody's been using him to lure children into... So now we're just waiting. We're waiting to see if somebody messages me back. We're waiting to see if it gets attention widespread. Until then, you can go on my Tumblr, my Twitter, anything, tag, retweet, reblog, stuff like that, with tagging Mark, Ethan, and Sean, because those are the main 3 contenders right now, and let them know what is happening. Tag them in the stuff. I'll show you the posts. Here's the post on Tumblr. Please reblog and tag them or someone that they might know, like Pixel Pit or Gamer Girl Gab, someone like that. Same thing with Twitter. Please. It's not so much as getting confirmation anymore, it's about them finding out what's going on, because over 100 people are in the Kick Cult server alone, and we need them to know. So please spread this around. I'm begging you, please. I almost forgot. Here are the accounts that you need to be worried about. This is the fake Crankgameplays. If he is in a group chat with you, please leave the group chat. Here's the fake Markiplier. If you're in a group chat with him or anything like that, please leave the group chat. Here's the fake Sean. Same thing. If you're in a group chat or anything with him, leave. And finally, here's the fake Felix. I know they look convincing. We were all convinced. You can't see it, but that's what the fake Mark's account looks like. I can't get onto his profile because he blocked me. I also don't have the fake Amy Discord because she never friended me. So yeah, if you see any of those, please be careful. Don't interact. Don't go out of your way to interact with them. We don't want to start any more drama with people who don't need to be involved. But yeah, be careful.